What's going on YouTube? JT Jaborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC Comics solicitation discussion video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the December 2023 solicitations for, DC Comics. So, yeah, let's go ahead and quickly run through this thing. This is December. This is the end of 2023. An interesting year for DC Comics. We had some good stuff. We had some stuff that was just overdone. But then there's some stuff I'm still looking forward to. We still got a few months left in the year. Batman and Robin just came out, but most importantly, Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong starts next month, and pretty much from then till April, we're gonna get something MonsterVerse related for the next couple of months, if you will. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that's gonna be the most exciting little aspect, if you will, of this whole thing. So, and plus, Santa Claus is gonna be in an event for DC Comics. So I am very, very much looking forward to that. Should be kind of fun. You know what I mean? So, anyways, and we also have another event, Beast World. So, DC has kind of done a little bit too much in terms of events. Like, I am not ready for Beast World already. I mean, we're already in Gotham War, which has not been very good. Although I did see something for Gotham War that's I'll have to wait and read the issue myself. But I made a joke about something in regards to it, and it seems to kind of be the case, which is absolutely hilarious. So, let's take a look at this stuff. So, this is Beast World number 2. Written by Tom Taylor. With beasts rampaging through the streets and a world conqueror in the sky, the Titans must do all they can to save humanity. But as heroes and villains alike are infected, will the team stay clear of the spores or become part of the threat? And as the world rages on, can Raven discover a way to save Beast Boy? We'll see what happens there. You know what? What if they did kill off Beast Boy? I wonder what the reaction to it would be. So, I mean, I like Beast Boy, but I just want to see, will any of these stories actually have stake? It seems like the only character who stays dead anymore is Alfred. You know what I mean? Everyone else just keeps coming back, or for these crisis-level events, it's oh, maybe we can kind of do something to make this feel like an actual crisis. No, not really. Here's Night Terrors. Oh, what does it all lead to? Oh, it's to another event. I felt like Ralphie at the end of in a Christmas Story, when he drinks all those Ovaltine, he's got his decoder pen, and it just turns out to be a crummy commercial for Ovaltine. Well, in this case, Night Terrors felt like a crummy commercial for another event, which just, why did that need to be 47 issues? I'm counting the free comic book day. Why did it need to be that many issues? 2 months of just one big, bulky event. So, anyways, I'm going off track. Let's go ahead and talk about these solicitations. Beast World number 3, also written by Tom Taylor, releasing December 26, 2023, one of the last comic books of the year. The world has gone wild, and Amanda Waller is the only one who can bring order. The mastermind behind the Suicide Squad has now been given frightening authority to deal with the threat at large. She knows what is needed to end this, but her brutal methods put her on a collision course with the Titans. Here's a cool cover right here. Okay, I see some weird furry fetishes being formed based on this image, I'm sure. Titans, Beast World, Gotham, number 1, written by Chip Zdarsky, Grace Ellis, Gretchen Flower. Wow, there's gonna be a lot of Beast World stuff. As the bestial infection spreads all over Earth, the shape-shifting spores finally start to take root in Gotham City. Follow the feral heroes of your favorite, heroes and villains. They lose themselves in the music, the moments. Just kidding. There are more beastly nature with stories by all these different creators. So, and we got another one right here. Titans Beast World Tour, Central City, number 1. Speedsters infected. The home of the Flash is not immune from the Starro spores, and as a member of the Flash family is infected, it's all hands on deck as both Central and Keystone City. RA West has a plan that requires the help for BFF Maxine Baker, while Avery Ho, Wallace West, and fan favorite Circuit Breaker will all be working together with the entire clan to contain the infected speedsters causing chaos across the city. Oh, and the recent issues within the Speed Force haven't gotten away. This key chapter of the Beast World saga also contains important revelations for the Scarlet Speedster's next steps. The Flash writer Cy Spurrier is joining Speed Force writer Jarrett Williams, blah, 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 blah. Okay, another Beast World thing, because that's what we need, more events. Titans Beast World Tour, Atlantis number 1. Beast World plunges into the deep as Garth reacts to the crisis amongst his former Titans teammates. Okay, so he's breaking off from them. All hell breaks loose in the depths of Atlantis. It's a clash of Aquaman and Tempest in a deep-sea battle royale that points the way to a new horizons ahead. Plus, Megalodons versus Mira and Jackson Hyde and Black Manta channels his inner Manta in this exciting next installment of Beast World. So this is going into January. Oh, more events, just what we need. All right, here we have the Titans here. Look at that Christmas photo. And then we have Raven here. Well, I'll say this, at least she has purple hair, not that awful pink haircut, but it's still, like, come on, it could be a little bit better. Give Raven a better hairdo and we'll be okay. Like, does this scream Raven to you? Like, this one, okay, over here, but, like, this image right here, this does not scream Raven to me at all. Titans, number 6, written by Tom Taylor, of course. Okay, there's not going to Lost Kingdom variant cover, it seems. As the world is overrun by beasts, the Titans face the man who put it all in motion, Brother Eternity. But the cult leader might not be what he appears to be. What shocking secret does Brother Eternity hold? Will Starfire survive? Yeah, I'm sure she will. Ah, here we go. Look at that Green Arrow right here. We have Warbats, we have Kong, we have Godzilla, we have Superman, we have Kong, a Green Lantern, Superman, Wonder Woman, all on these covers. Look at this cover right here, the Godzilla footprint over Superman. This is probably my favorite one right here. I like this cover here. Look at the way Godzilla is designed right here in the city. I think that Simone DeMeo did that cover right there. Yeah, like that's actually like, I think Simone's style actually kind of fits like a kind of creative looking Godzilla. Like it looks stunning. Written by Brian Buccellato, issue 3 of 7. Superman and Godzilla have gone head-to-head with devastating consequences in Metropolis as the Justice League scrambles to protect their homes from the monsters. Supergirl encounters Kong on Skull Island, so Skull Island exists in the Monsterverse, and Wonder Woman takes on Behemoth on Themyscira. Lost to the monster mayhem, though, are Lex Luthor and his Legion of Doom. What nefarious connection do they have to everything? So many exciting possibilities. Like I said, pick of the month for me. Like, nothing is more exciting than Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. I cannot wait for this comic book. And we have Batman right here facing off against some alien. He's off planet. God, I swear to God, this looks so much like Starfire, but I'm sure it's not her, but it looks so much like her. Batman Off-World number 2. Superstar creators Jason Aaron and Doug Mankey's brutal interstellar adventure continues as a young Bruce Wayne is journeyed to space to continue his development as Batman, but he winds up a prisoner of the Warstorm, a massive starship filled with trained killers. Can the Dark Knight find new allies to aid in his journey? This looks like Nick Cage right here with a beard, but it's General Zod. Oh, Nick Cage is General Zod. Now that would be awesome. Kneel before Zod, written by Joe Casey, art by Dan McCain. General Zod was Krypton's most notorious criminal. Now he has an entire planet to rule, but what happens when the most dangerous individual in the universe gets everything he ever wanted? He grew to be happily ever after, Charlie. Obviously he wants more, and he'll stop at nothing to get it. In the most brutal series you'll read this year, maybe. This is not a hero's journey. This is a dark ride brought to you the sick and twisted minds of Adventures of Superman writer Joe Casey and artist Dan McDade in his mainline DC debut. Okay, this is set in main universe. For General Zod and his family, the descent into hell has just begun. Oh, here we go. Batman, Santa, and Krampus. There's Harley. Okay, this is Mrs. Claus will not be pleased with this. And there's Green Arrow and something. Batman Santa Claus Silent Night number 2. This is actually a comic book I'm looking forward to. It's gonna be like a weekly little mini series in December. I think this one actually has potential to be some fun. So this is one event like, okay, Batman and Santa Claus teaming up like for a holiday themed 4-issue thing. It actually looks like it'll be fun. So this is one I'm definitely going to be picking up. The ancient and wild Krampus is loose on Earth and releasing monsters to destroy Christmas. Santa Claus, with the help of the Justice League, just that concept sounds funny, is all that stands in the way of this impending darkness. The team's first challenge, a plague of vampires attacking Bloodhaven. All right, it's got Aqua and all that. You have Black Canary right there. Okay, it's a very unique look on her. She looks like she's like 10 years old. Or not 10. You know what I mean? Like, she does not look like an adult woman right here. She looks like a child or like a teenager or something. There's Krampus there and Superman. Okay, this should be kind of fun. Batman, Santa Claus, Silent Night number 3. Shouldn't it be like Justice League? Well, you know, Batman sells the most. It's Christmas Evil. The nefarious Krampus unleashes a flock of killer harpies on London, and it's time to call in the big guns. Half of the Justice League meets the most unusual elf who takes them to Norway to help Santa do battle. But it appears a diabolical trap is being set. I'm yawning so much. Here's Batman and Damian together, and Santa Claus. There's Wonder Woman right there, Santa. Look at that. There they are here. I like this cover. Look at that. Santa with the shades fighting off nightmare creatures. Like, this is the cool stuff I want to see. Like, this is a fun-looking holiday thing. And it's not just part of the anthology. It's just like an actual 4-issue comic book series. It's a Christmas Night Fright. The search for the stolen child leads to Santa versus Krampus in the final climactic battle for the soul of Christmas. The Justice League are stretched thin, battling the mightiest monsters of the ages when the true menace is revealed. See, this is the stuff DC should... Instead of these super events that take over kind of everything, just do a couple issue, like mini-series or something like that, and make that your event, and I think we'd be okay. Oh, here we go. Looks like a World's Finest or something. Great looking covers right here. Batman number 141 by Chip Zdarsky. Zur-Na has done the unthinkable and now cut off from everything and everyone. Batman has to face off against the most devastating enemy in a brutal fight for the future as the specter of the Joker hangs over everything. The stunning conclusion to Mind Bob is here. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm sleepy. Detective Comics number 1079, but written by Ram V. Batman Outlaw continues in part 4 or 5 in this bi-weekly Detective Comics event because, you know, we need to have more events. The Dark Knight has been executed and the Orkham's plan to take control of Gotham has been enacted. But with Catwoman arranging Batman's rescue mission from the shadows, not all as it seems has Gotham's feline fatale figured out a way to cheat death, or has Gotham City truly lost its Cape Crusader? I'm going to say no to that. Here's Selena Kyle right there. I do like these old Western type covers right here. Batman Outlaw includes in part 5 of 5 of the bi-weekly Detective Comics event. The Batman is dead. The reality engine, a device capable of amplifying the Orkham's hypnotic powers, is roared to life. The people of Gotham have watched the Dark Knight die on the gallows begin to forget there ever was a Batman. The Gotham that the Orkham's have found working towards since their arrival in the city emerges a city without a Batman, a city that has never had a Batman. Check out the reality-bending, altering finale to Batman Outlaw and ask yourself, will Gotham ever be the same again? I'm going to say it's going to be okay. I'm sorry for yawning so much. And here we have Pirate Nightwing. As I like to mention every single month on this DC Comics Solicitations video, the Heartless storyline is still not being resolved. Like, we are going to go into 2024, and it's still not being resolved. Like, how long has Tom Taylor been on this book, and that Heartless thing is still going on? Why isn't that being wrapped up? It's just annoying me. Maybe in January, February, like, it's just never going to end. Like, that's the one story I'm like, I don't mind if we go in these directions with the stuff, but, like, why can't we finish the Heartless thing? The dramatic conclusion to Nightwing's pirate quest. Nightwing learns the truth behind the secret pirate society, and his relationship with Bea Bennett changes forever. Okay, I know they've broken up. He's dating Babs now, because that was Rick Grayson, not Dick Grayson. Plus, an all-new adventure begins in the backups. Why do we need backups in Nightwing? What's going on with Beast Boy, and why isn't everyone turning into animals? The tie into Beast World, the thrilling new event of the season starts here. Oh, joy. All right, here's Catwoman here versus this dude, whatever his name is. Whip it good. Oh. Catwoman, number 60, written by Teenie Howard. 9 Lives, Part 2. Somewhere in one of the world's most beautiful cities, a dance to the death is taking place. The setting in a cursed theater where no matter the play in question, the stakes are life and death. With the prize worth more than its weight in gold, and at the heart of all of it stalks the devilishly deviant Flamingo and his latest co-star, Catwoman. Can Selena Kyle glide her way through the performance of her lifetime, or will it be curtains for an immoral alley cat? All right, here we go. Batman and Robin. There's Damien here. This one artwork right here. There's the White Rabbit. There he is with Santa Claus. I like this cover rate. Oh, this is kind of like playing on that famous cover with like Dick and Damien, where he was Robin, Dick was Batman, and then they did it again over in the Nightwing book where he was Robin and, you know, Nightwing was in here. But now we're doing it with Damien and Santa Claus. That's cool and all. And then we have Shush right here. Shush! Shush, please, as Chad Gable, the wrestler, would say, if anyone watches wrestling on this channel. Got another cover right here. Oh, there's another Gleb Focus cover. Written by Joshua Williamson. Art by Simone DeMeo. Iron cover David Finch. Batman and Robin have been separated. Batman works with White Rabbit to track down the new femme fatale Shush, while his son Damien hunts down the criminal mastermind who's targeting his father. But Damien won't like who he finds. Don't miss out on the shocking ending. Okay, well, we'll see where we go from there. I mean, we have the first issue of Batman I liked. It's a good start. It still needs some more work, obviously, and there's a lot of things I'd like to see explored, but it's the starting issue. Like, I'm not going to fully, like, dismiss a new, like, ongoing book just solely based on the first issue, unless it truly is awful. Then I'll give it a chance or two for, like, 1 or 2 more issues, but if it's really that bad continuously, then I'm going to say no. But it was a good first start. Got to lay the foundation. Batman, The Brave and the Bold, issue number 8, written by all these different people right here. I have not read the current Brave and the Bold stuff at all, so I don't know the quality of it all. Maybe I'll go ahead and start checking it out, though. Galen March's gripping white-knuckle Back to Year One Batman adventure concludes. In part 2, Selena Kyle, or Kyle Starks and... Sorry, I got Selena Kyle on my mind. I mean, who doesn't? In part 2 of Kyle Starks and Fernando Del Wild Dog, Here Comes the Trouble. Wild Dog comes facing with a brand new gang. Aquaman's Bare Knuckles mission takes him to Gorilla City, and we got that going on. And then we have Poison Ivy here. Uh-oh. She's knocked up, it looks like. Crazy looking covers right here. Poison Ivy, issue number 18. I'm surprised Ivy has gotten a book that's gone to 18 issues. The victims of Pamela Isley's parasitic outbreak have returned home to her as she faces off against her own undead body count. She makes a horrifying discovery about her own strange new body. She's pregnant. Dawn of DC, Harley Quinn. Yay, more Harley stuff. Yay, that's what we need. Is that Harley and a dinosaur? Okay. Harley Quinn, 35, Teenie Howard. Freshly wasted, but just as emotionally messy. I'm ready to finally solve the case of who the blank has been screwing with me. Now I've just got to round up a crew of butt-kicking individuals to help me go kick some multi-dimensional space butt in time for me to come home to my beauty, Pammy. Plus, my first cousins, twice removed, Hannah Rose May and Leo Macus, tell the gut-busted story of how I traveled to a lost city of dinosaurs in search of mysterious treasure. Snap that quip. Okay. Outsiders right here. There's a Kraken thing right there. Yeah, okay. So we got all this stuff right here, variant covers and all that. Outsiders, number 2. Monsters of the Unknown. What hidden tragedies lie inside the forever storm of the Inland Triangle? On January 1st, 2000, a storm kicked up near the Inland Island chain in the mid-Atlantic, and it never stopped. As a West Point cadet, Kate Kane encountered something monstrous in those turbulent waves, and now she's returning to face it alongside the Outsiders. But can she control her desire for revenge in the service of Luke Fox's mission of understanding? What secrets will he discover deep beneath the monster-filled waves of the Enlil Triangle, and how will the Outsiders survive their encounter with the monsters hunting specialists of these universe, the new challengers of the unknown? Okay, that could be kind of fun. This new boundary-breaking dive into the secret history of the universe is just beginning. There we go. I do not know why I'm yawning so much today. I just feel really tired. Birds of Prey. Got this right here. Birds of Prey, issue number 5. You know, I actually didn't mind the first issue of Birds of Prey. Hopefully that kind of continues onward with subsequent issues. As the birds and the Amazons double their efforts in fighting Megara, Dinah and Sin take the battle inside. Quite literally, the battle for the fate of Sin is now truly begun. It's not something everyone is going to walk away from. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning today. I'm sorry. The Penguin, written by Tom King. With the dust settling in the aftermath of the Gotham War, Penguin's gathering the final member of his team before his return to Gotham. But who is the mysterious villain and what's his connection to the Dark Knight? Oh, is this mysterious? Okay, it's someone else. Okay, I got this right here. Looks like Batman 89. Echoes number 2. Is Penguin alive? What the hell? He died in Batman Returns. Unless they're going to do something different. I don't know. Are they bringing in Batgirl? With Batman missing, Alfred turns to Drake, Winston, and Barbara Gordon in hopes of finding him. Meanwhile, something is brewing in Arkham Asylum with Dr. Jonathan Crane and Dr. Harleen Quinzel duking out over the new celebrity patient who was just admitted. Okay. Superman 78, The Metal Curtain, number 3. Superman is in bad shape after the beating he took from Metallo, but questions need answers. How did the Russians build his suit, and where did his kryptonite come from? And when it comes to getting answers, the Man of Steel knows just who to turn to. Intrepid reporter Lois Lane. Holy crap, I cannot stop yawning in this video. I'm so sorry. Wake up, Sean. Like, you got plenty of sleep. Why are you yawning still? These are some cool covers right here. Superman, number 9, written by Joshua Williamson. That's right, the Superman book's coming back. I actually really like the Superman book, so I'm going to keep reading it. Superman's battle with the Chain has left him wounded in unexpected ways, but the Lex Luthor Revenge Squad is still forming to save Metropolis. Superman has no choice but to put on a special armor built by Lex. You know, Williamson is at his best when he has less characters to work with. When it comes to this big immense stuff, it's just not been as good. But when it's a smaller, more focused story, that's when he does his best. So, like, that's what I like about this Superman book right now. So it's pretty good stuff. Looks like World's Finest right here. Batman Superman World's Finest, number 22. This is a very good series, most consistently good book at DC each and every month, so definitely want to check out. Trapped in the universe of Kingdom Come, the world's finest heroes encounter skewed versions of their friends. A team calling itself the Justice Battalion. Can Batman and Superman prevent Boy Thunder from fulfilling his destiny and becoming the bloodthirsty Magog? Only time will tell. Oh, I like covers. Action Comics, number 1060. Wow, 1,060 issues, plus all those annuals. That's a lot of comic books. A mistake from Superman's past is return to Metropolis hangs in the balance as the super family Betrayed from within and stripped of their powers one by one, Superman sets out on a suicide mission into the multiverse alongside the unlikeliest of allies, Constantine, the Demon Etrigan, and making his return in Action Comics Bloodwind. During Beast World in Metropolis, Dreamer has a run in life with changing consequences, and Zod's son begins to suspect New Kandor isn't as peaceful as it seems in the prelude to Kneel Before Zod #1. Okay. Action Comics 2023 Annual #1, written by Philip Kennedy Johnson. Nora Stone's true form has been revealed. Her gateway between worlds is open, and the invasion of Earth has begun. As the multiverse's two most powerful families clash above Metropolis, which legacy will Otho Ra choose? Will the followers of Blue Earth defend their treacherous leader or their home? It has all led to this. 3 years of Action Comics storylines culminate in this pivotal, dramatic, double-sized issue. Dun 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 dun. I guess I'll be checking this book out then. Wonder Woman #4, even though this is technically not #4 or whatever they're going to go with this series, but whatever. Wonder Woman #4, written by Tom King. With the world losing trust in the Amazons, Wonder Woman takes a moment to grant the wish of a dying boy and give him the perfect day. Meanwhile, the servant constricts its grip on the government. Will Wonder Woman be able to hold out hope as the world around her grows darker? Plus, Trinity spends the night at the Fortress of Solitude with her babysitters, the Super Sons. Well, this should be interesting. Amazons Attack #3. That sounds like a fucking monster movie right there. So it'd be kind of a fun one. The war on warrior women continues as Mary Marvel and the Splinter group of Amazons search to find asylum. They uncover the history of something much darker. Will they be able to stop the impending wave of discord before it's too late? Only time will tell. The Flash right over here. The Flash, issue #4, on sale, 12/26/23. I actually just picked up the Flash movie on Blu-ray. So, I don't know. Did anyone watch that movie? What do you think of it? As the Flash continues to explore the gallery, he meets a living entity called the Resident that he feels drawn to. Can she aid him in his battle against the Folding Man? Even if she can, does she want to? Meanwhile, Mirror Master returns in a million wars. He upgrades to West on the Flash 800, but he's not the only one with the new powers, as irate Thunderheart West is eager to show the world. Also, the Stillness decide to act upon humanity as the new chapter for the Flash family continues. I'm going to keep giving the Cy Spurrier thing a chance. I really like the Jeremy Adams Flash book. I was kind of sad when he was off the title, but only time will tell if these other stuff will be good. Speed Force #2 by Jarrett Williams of 6. As Wallace and Avery race to uncover the mystery of the missing Star Lab scientists, something appears to be affecting their friends. Is it tied to the bubbles popping up all over Keystone, or the spooky Speed Force stuff Mr. Terrific is warning everyone about? Also, a classic Flash character appears and is really into EDM, but to what end? The young speedster team-up continues. This one has potential. I liked Avery and Wallace kind of teaming up when Williamson was writing it, so hopefully this will kind of carry over to this book. Jay Garrick, The Flash. Speaking of Jeremy Adams, who I just mentioned before, he's writing this Jay Garrick storyline. Doesn't give you the number of issues, but it looks like he's still going to have kind of something. Something is coming for Judy Garrick and sending long-forgotten photos from her early days, adventuring with her father. Jay will need to race ahead to figure out what really happened in Dr. Elemental if he wants to protect his family. Okay, we got Wesley Dodds, The Sandman #3, written by Robert Venditti. Wesley's search for answers brings him to the city morgue as he learns the man who broke into his home didn't die from fire, but the clues he finds land him face to face with his true villain. He's already begun using the Sandman gear. Enter the fog. Okay. Frame cover by Danny. Alan Scott, The Green Lantern #3, written by Tim Sheridan. You remember him from Teen Titans Academy, so not really the biggest fan of that book, but hopefully he does well with this. As the trail of the person murdering people from Alan's past goes cold, the Green Lantern finds himself teamed up with an unlikely ally, the Spectre. But will the Spectre uncover the secret Alan was hoping would stay hidden in the process? Only time will tell. Justice Society of America #10, written by Jeff Johns. Is this book, like, the way this book is released, Jeff Johns works really, really slow when it comes to anything anymore. So who knows what's going to happen with this book. It may get delayed again. You just never know. Ruby's search for her father continues, and she'll stop at nothing to find him, even if it means killing the Huntress and destroying the Justice Society of America. Santa Claus right there. Green Lantern #6, written by Jeremy Adams and Peter J. Tomasi. Two people who have written really good stuff. It's come down to this. Hal Jordan is created from Enter Sinestro, whose power to instill fear has been replaced with an elemental rage that could level the planet we once swore to protect. Looks like Green Lantern John Stewart, or War Journal #4, written by Philip Kennedy Johnson. Still the most powerful beings in the universe, Jon Stewart is fast coming to the radiant dead, becoming something both more and less than human. With Jon's power corrupted, Earth is doomed to fall to the Revenant Queen, unless Jon finds a way to forge a new Green Lantern ring more powerful and unpredictable than any we've seen. Jon Stewart embraces his Marine recon roots and goes on the hunt in this thrilling new issue. Love Jon Stewart, great character. There is Power Girl right here, in full glory right there. The world's finest in conversation, super friend. Oh, look at this cover right here. Looks like a fun one. Turning the page, the former Karen Starr. Power Girl, number 4, written by Leah Williams. The origin of Symbiote reveal. Will Power Girl be able to fight the dark entity who has been lurking inside her enemies, or will she succumb to it herself? The true battle has only begun for our heroes as the artificial antagonist invites them to join in or die. Then we have Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville, number 5. Not read any of these, so I don't know if they're any good or not. Fire and Ice, the salon has gone up in flames, and the Smallville doesn't seem far behind it. The villains in residence grew restless for Benlam and a better payday than they've had access to since joining Fire's rehabilitating program. And even the locals have got strange, almost possessed gleam in their eye these days. Blue Beetle, issue number 5. Josh Trujillo. The Blood Scarab's plan is finally in motion as he descends on Palmyra City. He will rip Kajida from Jaime and claim the Scarab's power for himself. Can Jaime figure out a way to stop the Blood Scarab, or will this be the end of Blue Beetle? And then next up we have Cyborg, issue number 6 of 6, by Morgan Hampton. Cyborg and his resurrected AI father, Silas Stone, are locked in a battle with the nefarious Solus. But in order to stop the android uprising, Victor will have to make a wrenching sacrifice and lose more than he ever thought possible. It's going to be his dad again. Here we go. Green Arrow, issue number 7. You know who I'm not seeing in these covers? Where is Emiko Queen? Why is she not in this Green Arrow book? Like Hawkgirl and Aquaman are there, but where's Emiko? Why is she not with her family? Oliver Queen is back. He's returned with his family to the present day, but the Green Arrow family reunion is just getting started. Green Arrow still has a lot of secrets to uncover, like why has Amanda Waller taken an interest in his family? Written by Joshua Williamson. And we have Hawkgirl right here. Number 6, by Jazdia Axelrod. This issue 6 of 6. Straying in the Volpeca-controlled Nth World, Hawkgirl is on a desperate hunt for Galaxy and a way home, but the Galaxy she finds isn't all the one she expected. Forced to fight her best friend for the fate of 2 dimensions, Hawkgirl must make an implausible choice, one that will define her future forever. Then we have Shazam here, written by Mark Waid, issue number 7. The match you've been waiting for, the Captain versus Black Adam. Who will wield the thunder and who will ultimately be crowned champion of Shazam? Sounds exciting. World's Finest Teen Titans, which I didn't even read the most recent issue, now that I think about it. So I got to check that out and do a video on it. Number 6, the Super Showdown. It's the Teen Titans versus the Anti-Titans. Okay, in the melee in this mini-series with Lilith, Garrick, and Maul joining on the side of our heroes. After the last blow was dealt, the Titans must face something even more uncertain than the battle. Change. Maul helps Aqualad make sense of his dating dilemma. Bumblebee second guesses her growing feelings for Maul. Donna must choose between Paradise Island and Man's World, and Robin and Speedy try to reach a resolution. Harley Quinn, Black plus White plus Rudder, issue number 6, written by Teenie Howard, Bruno Redondo, and Denise Camp. I apologize for butchering that. Issue 6 of 6. In the final issue of Madcap Monochromic Misadventure, Catwoman's own Teenie Howard, an iconic artist, was a team of Fortnite of Gotham City Signs. Nightwing Superstar takes on Harley's dimensional breaking journey of self-reflection. Rising Stars. Okay. The Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries, number 1, for the most recent iteration of this. Written by Shelley Fitch, art and cover by Daria Brazilla. A new ongoing series teams up Gotham's greatest detectives with Crystal Coves, Teen Sleuths, the Big Top's the place for thrills and chills, even more when traveling circus is haunted. But even Scooby and the gang don't realize just how chilling it is for Nightwing, because this is Haley's circus, Dick Grayson's childhood home. Got the new Teen Titans right here. This is the Fast Mail edition. Looks like we got some old comics right here, Fast Mail editions or cleanups or whatever. Okay, so what do we got here? Superman, The Last Days of Lex Luthor, number 2, written by Mark Waid. Superman continues his mission to find a cure for what's killing Lex Luthor when the present has no answers. Maybe the future will, but the Legion of Superheroes help Clark find a cure for a man like Luthor. Issue 203. Peacemaker tries hard. So it looks like this is this. Okay, some trade paperbacks. More trade paperbacks. Night Terrors. I already covered this. You can skip. You can check out all the videos on my channel. Dawn to See Night Terrors, Dark Nightmares. Okay. So these are just all the Night Worlds, Night Terrors little issues kind of mixed together into one thing. You could just skip it, I say. Okay, well, we've got another book right here, it looks like. Yeah, it's Danger Street number 12 by Tom King. Superman Lost number 9, written by Christopher Priest. As a Green Lantern from Superman's past creates chaos in the present, Clark grapples with the idea of losing Lois for good. As her sickness rapidly escalates, Lex Luthor watches from the wings, waiting for the Man of Steel to do this stuff. Okay. Alright, some more stuff right here. Monkey Prince. That was actually a surprisingly entertaining series. Flash volume. Okay, and then that should do it in terms of all the solicitations for this particular month. Whew, I've been rambling on for 30 minutes right now, and I've yawned like several times. Like, I've yawned more in this video than like any video I've done in a while. But so the main thing this month is going to be Beast World for like the event, because of course we need another event, because we didn't just do like a 50-page Night Terrors event and then following that up with another event in Gotham War, which, to be fair, the Gotham War one's not as bad because it's only like 5 issues over like 2 months. So compared to like Night Terrors, like 5-6 issues a week for one event. But I just need, maybe like I'll feel a little bit differently in like a month or two, but I'm just like so over events at DC Comics right now. The events just aren't living up to their potential. I mean, we've gone literally from Dark Crisis, and then we went into Lazarus Planet, and then we took just a small, tiny little break once Lazarus Planet ended, because we also had a Factory of Revenge of the Gods, like a month or two, and then we went straight into Night Terrors for 2 months, like nonstop. And then right from that, it goes into the next event, which is Gotham War. And then that's also being spun off, like the ending of Night Terrors is setting up Beast World. It's just event after event after event after event. Like, enough already. Let's go like 4 or 5 months without any sort of events at DC Comic Books. Because, like, quite frankly, the events just aren't as good. I like the more smaller, more focused, character-focused stories. I mean, once in a while an event is cool, right? Like, I understand having events each year, like the crossovers and all that, but we have gone so far with the events. I mean, Night Terrors was like 40, counting the free comic book day, that's 47 issues. 46 issues for one event in 2 months is absolutely insane. Like, the fact, like, and it didn't really go anywhere with most of the stuff. You could have just read the Williamson stuff and you've been fine. Like, it doesn't really, like what's the point of having so many issues for one freaking event? It's just way, 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 way too much. So that's the part where it kind of is getting me. Now, there are some things where, like, little miniseries, like the Christmas one, like that one actually looks kind of fun to me. I'm not really looking forward to Beast World, to be honest. Like I said, I'm event fatigued at DC Comics, but there is one comic book above all else. It's this one right here, Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong. This is 7 issues spread over 7 months. This isn't bad. And plus, like I said, this is a cool crossover concept that really can only happen in the comic books unless somehow they make it happen in the movies, which could happen. If WB was smart, they'd make this movie a reality. But only time will tell, I suppose. But yeah, so this comic book, better than everything else. World's Finest will be another one. Looking forward to Batman and Robin, Green Arrow, Superman. So there are some books I'm looking forward to. But I just think, like, I'm not really excited about another event, because I feel like, and I know I'm not alone in saying this, but I think DC has done a little bit too much in terms of events as of late. So also, is this Starfire? Like, this character looks so much like, I mean, the side of her face kind of like makes it seem like not, but she looks so much like her, it's kind of scary. But there are some interesting things, like a General Zod focus book, where he kind of looks like Nick Cage right here with the beard. Like, tell me that does not look like Nick Cage with the face and all that. Like, I just see it right there. Well, Nick Cage did play Superman in like 2 different iterations, I suppose, but, you know, it'd be interesting. But this one right here, this one actually looks like it'd be a fun event, like this little Santa Claus team up. And again, this is one little thing. It's released in December. It's 4 issues. It's not like 500 different things. Like, this is one where I'm like, okay, this is a little weekly event, little weekly mini-series. I'm cool with it. Do I need it? Not necessarily, but like a Christmas theme one where they face off against Krampus. Okay, this should have been the only event, I think, of this month. Like, I didn't need the Beast World thing. Detective Comics, I mean, like, you could have probably spaced that out a little bit more instead of the bi-weekly event concept, but hey, it is what it is, I suppose. So, yeah, there is stuff I'm looking forward to. Not really too enthusiastic about what Zdarsky's doing with Batman, which is kind of disappointing because, I mean, I hear so many great things about this guy, and I did like his Urban Legend storyline with Jason Todd, but, like, it just, his Batman book has not been delivering the way I figured it would. Like, it's just not, like, as good as it could be. Catwoman, Detective Comics by Ram V, not fully delivering the way I would have hoped for with this event, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I want a little bit better. Nightwing, okay, a pirate adventure sounds fun and cool, but can we finish the Heartless storyline already? Like, they've let this, I mean, that started in Nightwing 78. It's like 30 issues later, and we're still not done with the Heartless thing. It's like it's been forgotten about. Like, we did the first arc based on it, then we kind of threw it aside, then it gets brought back, and then it gets pushed aside. Like, why can't we finish Heartless? You know what I'm saying? Like, Dickon, like that, have just let this serial killer go on killing people continuously for so long, and like, it's just what it is. Like, I feel like that should be top priority to get it done, but oh well. Shoosh, whoever this may be, I'm a little intrigued by it. Like, the name is dumb. Like, we go from Hush to Shush, or I'm just gonna say Shoosh, please, like in WWE, like Chad Gable. But I don't know. Like, we'll see how this one turns out. I'm more interested in terms of Batman and Robin, like the slice of life, everyday stuff outside the costumes, because like that's the stuff I feel like's been missing from a lot of like Batman books. It's like, okay, Batman, you're doing like this crazy stuff here, crazy stuff here. What about Batman like as Bruce Wayne, kind of the everyday stuff? Like, I feel like it's been a while since we got that. So, but yeah, I mean, Williamson's at his best when he's like has less characters to kind of work with and is like a smaller, more focus. So, and I like the first issue, so I think that could be potentially pretty good. And then yeah, that's basically kind of it. World's Finest should be fine. Superman, like I said, under Williamson is also pretty good. And like there's a few other titles that look like they could be kind of fun. I just don't think we need another event. So like Beast World's kind of the main thing. Don't really have much, if any, enthusiasm for it, like at all. My main thing, of course, is Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. I mean, this to me is just like everything. And look at this cover by like Simone DeMeo. That's like his best cover right here. That's the stuff I'm most looking forward to. But like everything else, like I said, it's just kind of there. But I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, I have rambled on long enough. If you have any thoughts on these solicitations, let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, all the other fun stuff. And as always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video, whatever that may be. Peace out, everyone.